So we stopped at Sesh Sai yesterday. From there, we'll go to Sherga. Actually, not in Parikrama, nobody, like mostly they don't go to this unless and until we know and we ask. Like I think this is not one of the main place that people know of. So Akshayvat is okay, but Sherga, Vihar one, Kel one. So those places. But before we start our parikrama today, we'll seek blessings of Shri Shri Radha Shyam Sundar, Shri Gaur Nitai, Krishna Balaram, Shri Vrinde Devi, Srila Prabhupada, and all the Guru Vargas. Okay, so we will go. This is the map. So we stop here at Kshir Sagar Kund, and then we will go all the way like this to Sherga. There's nothing much in here, so we will just do day 21 and 22 together. So this is our path. Remember, we have seen Payagram yesterday, where there was one kid who lost his parents very early, and from Himalayas he comes back. So that is this, and let's see. So Payagram, there is also one more thing. Paya means milk. One day Krishna and Balaram, on the cowherd boys, for some reason, they will forget to eat food, like they didn't have their breakfast. So they were all hungry. So it said that Krishna milked the cows here at this place and they all drank milk. And then the Sherga, actually Sherga, Kelvan, they're all same. Now it is called Sherga, but originally it was Kelvan or Kelan Tirtha. If you remember when the cowherd, when the cowherd, the Gopas, Nanda Maharaj, they all decided to move out of Gokul, we saw a place called Shetikara. So when Krishna and Balaram, they were coming in the carts, bullock carts, they kept on asking, Maya, where are we going? Do we have a place to play there? What is this? What is that? Like how little kids ask so many questions. So like that, they will ask so many questions and Yashoda Maya will say, yeah, you have like nice place to play. So Kel means playing. So Kelan Tirtha, Kelan one is this place. So basically Krishna and cowherd boys used to have nice playing pastimes here. And this village belongs to one Gopa called Shekhar Gopa. And this is exactly on the banks of Yamuna. And we'll see one deity called like Dauji deity. Of course, so many Dauji deities in whole of Vrindavan, but the specialty of this Dauji is 5 feet. In Dauji town also, there is a very big 6 feet deity of Dauji, but here he's like little stout and 5 feet. And one time what happened before this deity was found out, I think 550 years ago, the Pujari explains that, the 550 years ago, they got a dream saying that the Lord Dauji says that he's there, like that stone. Actually, that one, there used to be one stone which was used by villages to wash their clothes, like how in India now there are washing machines. But I'm sure all of you must be knowing, like being as kids, they used to have a stone and the dhobis will do like dhap, 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 washing, put soap and wash. So they used to use one stone for that, and they used to use that stone for sharpening their kitchen things. So and suddenly when they turn that stone, when they get a dream, and they on the banks of Yamuna, Balramji was saying like, please dig and you'll find a stone. Then when they turn the stone around, there was a big carved deity of Balaram. Then they started establishing, they established a temple and started worship. So when we go to this we will find that Balaramji deity. I tried so hard, but I couldn't find the picture. Maybe before we finish Parikrama, if I find, I'll show in next 1 week. So then, actually, there is one very esoteric pastime. If you ask me why, I also don't know, but I just heard it from His Grace Dinabandhu Prabhu 3 years back. Very beautifully explained in this Kelan one. There has been one very deep and esoteric pastime. So what happened was when Akrura takes Krishna, and this is mentioned by Rupa Goswami in Lalita Madhava. Vidagdha Madhava is all Vrindavan pastimes. Lalita Madhava is Dwaraka pastimes. So Rupa Goswami mentions What happens was Akrura takes Krishna, and Radharani is feeling very sad, and she's so much in desperately separated, like she's feeling the desperation, separation. Of course, all the Vrajvasis, but because she's being the topmost gopi, she is feeling a lot of separation. And what she does, she wanders around like everywhere, and she keeps talking to Chakravaka bird. There's Chakravaka bird coming, and she says, "Oh, Chakravaka bird, you're coming from that side, like from the Mathura side. So, did you see Krishna? Do you know if Krishna is eating? Do you know what is he doing?" Like that, she'll be asking with deep emotion. And then she sees a crow flying towards Mathura, and she says, "Oh, crow, you're flying towards the western side, I think. Western, like that side towards Mathura. Can you please take my message and please deliver it to Krishna? I'm just missing him. Like, can you please tell the message?" And then she sees a deer, and the grass from deer's mouth is falling down. So she says, "Oh dear, are you missing Krishna like me? You don't feel like eating. You're feeling separation. That is why you're dropping the grass." And then she sees peacock, and she asked Peacock, "Oh, peacocks, you're not dancing? You don't feel happy without Krishna like me?" Like if you see in many temples, New Vrindavan, Gita Nagari, lot of peacocks. And once the mridanga sounds, the kirtan starts, they will make nice, like, ooh, that's those kind of sounds. Even in Orlando temple, I have seen they do that. So this she's asking, like, because Krishna is there, Krishna is not there, you don't want to do any dance. And then the peacock, she moves forward, and then she asks Gunjalata, Gunja berries, did you see, like, oh creepers, did you see my Krishna? Yeah, he likes Govardhan, maybe he's in Govardhan. And she'll go to Govardhan. She'll see at Chandravali, and then she will ask Chandravali, did you see Krishna? And she thought the shadow was Chandravali, but it was her shadow. And then asking like that, she kinds of faints. And Lalita Sakhi immediately runs to Mansi Ganga to bring a lotus pod or a lily pod and fan her. But by the time she comes back, Vishaka Sakhi brings her back to consciousness. And Lalita Sakhi keeps coming. Hearing her steps, she thinks, "Oh, Krishna, are you coming back? Are you coming back?" Like that she'll ask. And then they will think, "Oh, Krishna likes Kelan Tirth. Krishna likes Kelan one a lot. He's on the banks of Yamuna. Maybe he's playing there. Let's go, let's go, let's go." And they all will go, and they all jumped like in water. They all jumped in the waters of Yamuna. And here comes, like, very deep, deep thing. So Mukhara, Radharani's grandmother, is passing that way, and she sees Radharani jumping. And then she says, she thinks like she was also about to jump to save her. But then she hears an Akashvani, a voice saying that, "Mukhara, don't get worried. Something best is going to come out of this. So just don't get worried." And then the voice Akashvani stops her. And then, so Yamuna is the daughter of Surya Dev. So Radharani jumped in Yamuna, and then she goes to Sun Planet. So when she goes to Sun Planet, the wife of Sun God Chaya, what will she do? She will take Radharani to Sun God. And then Sun God gives that Shamantaka money to Radharani, and he will call Shatrajit, and he will say, "Raise Radharani as your own daughter." In Dwaraka Leela, she's going to come as Satyabhama. So Satyajit will take Radharani, and she gives the Shamantaka money because she's not interested in any jewels. She just hands it over to Satyajit. That's the pastime mentioned by His Grace Dinabandhu Prabhu, where Radharani was searching for Krishna in this Kelan one. And then now we have spoke about Surya Dev. So 1 minute. So one Surya Bhagavan's wife, we just saw, like, she's Chaya, but she was not his actual wife. The wife's name was Sanghya. Sanghya means awareness. So wherever Sanghya, so wherever sun god is light, basically bringing light. Light is awareness, right? So she was not able to tolerate his heat. Sun is like, if we have 85 to 90 degrees here in Tampa, and it feels so horrible. And we just go outside when we are like, imagine sun god's wife. So she feels a lot of heat, and she kinds of tries to escape from him, and she becomes a horse in Kurukshetra. I'm hearing all these stories first time. But she becomes a horse in Kurukshetra, and all the demigods will be thinking, oh, sun god's wife is missing now. So what will happen if he comes to know that? So just to make him not, calm, they will make a shadow of his wife. That's why it's called Chaya. Chaya's shadow. And then so he was staying with Chaya, and then he had kids, Yamaraj, Yamuna, and who is that other one? Yamaraj, Yamuna, Suvarna Muni. Suvarna Manu. So he'll have children also. Then slowly later he will realize that he will. This is just a shadow, not his wife. So then he will go to Vishwakarma, who gave his daughter who is that? What's her name? Sanghya, in marriage to sun god. So then Vishwakarma will say, this was her problem. She was not able to tolerate your son. Can you please reduce your heat? And then knowing that she became a horse in Kurukshetra, he will also go like a horse in Kurukshetra. So sun god also become a horse. And it is said that from those horse, like we have Ashwini Kumaras. So now we reach Sherga, as we are discussing still. So it's Kalan one. And as I said, there is nice Balaram temple and a small kund. And we'll see Ramghat, Bihar one, then Tapo one, Shaivat, and we'll go to Shirghat. And from Shirghat to Mat, we'll go tomorrow. So we will see. First, we'll see Ramghat. So at Ramghat, this is the, we have the close picture. Just give me a minute. Yes. So see, this is the deity of Balaramji. We have at Ramghat. So we know Balaramji, when Krishna and Balaram went to Mathura, Krishna was always feeling bad, like, what are the gopis thinking? He knows the gopis would feel bad. But he didn't get permission to go. The queen, the people around, and the queen, they didn't let him go. The his relatives and the people staying in Mathura, they didn't want him to go. But finally he went to Dwaraka, and the queens didn't let him to go. Like, queens were thinking like he likes Vrindavan, Rajavasis, gopis. They didn't let him go. But that's why he requested Balaramji to go, and he said, when I was there in Vrindavan, all the little girls wanted to do dance with me. I couldn't fulfill their desire. So when you go, please check on the Vrajavasis, and you also perform dance. And it is also said that in Patal Lok, the girls, the queens, and the people there, like, they look like snakes. And they all had a desire to dance with Anantasesh. So Balaramji is Anantasesh, and all these girls had come as gopis in Vraj Leela, and they all performed the dance at Ramghat. And it is also said that Indra sends that Varuni drink during this during this pastime at Ramghat. And Yamuna used to be very close. Now it's not as many pastimes we are seeing. Yamuna moved away. From Chirghat also, Yamuna is far now. From Ramghat is also, Yamuna is far now. And we will see, like, even now we will see streams like Vrindavan, Yamuna is in, like, flowing not like one bit. It's like streams and streams and streams. We'll see the partitions in between Yamuna. So what happened, we know the pastime, like Balaramji was calling for Yamuna, and then Yamuna thinks, when Krishna did this Leela, this dance, he never called for me. Why is Balaramji calling me? Maybe he's too much intoxicated with the Varuni drink and she will not come. So Balaramji gets very angry at her, and with his plow, what will he do? He will just kind of do the partitions in Yamuna river. So that happened at Ramghat.
Yeah, Mataji, is it also called Khicha Dauji?
I don't think so, Mataji. Till now, even
when I went to this temple, they were calling Khicha Dauji, and in behind that, Yamuna river is there, and you can see how Balaramji pulled Yamuna.
Khicha Dauji?
Khicha means pull.
Maybe Mataji.
Pulling, pulling. Khicha Dauji, because they all were calling Khicha Dauji there.
Good that you heard, Mataji. Let me say, I'm seeing, but maybe I will see that, Mataji.
That's why they explain that दाऊजी ने यमुना को खींच लिया, मतलब he pulled Yamuna here with his.
As I'm talking to you, I'm trying to search if it is there. But maybe it will take time. Could be Mataji. Sometimes what happens, the local people only know.
Yeah. The local people were telling that this is Khicha Dauji because DT is the same. I remember, Mataji. It's very small DT.
Yeah, very, very small. Very
Yeah.
small. Close a picture
Yes,
is this.
very small DT.
Maybe then that's correct. Matsi, small detail.
Yeah, very small. Alone only there as a Khicha Dauji.
Okay. So we'll see Ramghat. And then from there, um, actually His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj in his Yatra, he says this prayer at Ramghat. He says we should pray to Balramji for spiritual strength here, for overcoming all the obstacles of lust, envy, anger, pride, illusion. The mercy of Balramji, which flows through the spiritual master and previous acharyas, is our only hope for overcoming these insurmountable obstacles. He also said we can pray to Nityananda Prabhu and Balramji to awaken in our hearts genuine feelings of loving surrender and to grant us the supreme benediction of tasting the nectar of holy names. So he mentions this prayer, and there are two small villages that are mentioned in Loknath Swami Maharaj's book, but these are not very well known. It's like Krishna used to imitate like turtles, Kachapa. So it's Kachwan, and then Bhushanavan, where cowherd boys decorated Krishna with flowers. And as we go, we will go to Akshay Vat. So this is a very famous place, Akshay Vat. So in Akshay Vat, it is said eternal banyan tree, and it's mentioned in Akshay Vat when we are like when we are walking, when we are going, and the branch, when it touches the ground, when the branch touches, and immediately another shoot will come, and when that branch touches the ground, immediately another shoot comes. That's how it's like huge banyan tree, very big banyan tree. And it is said that during the Krishna's pastime, that time it used to be so huge that the cowherd boys used to walk on these branches, cross Yamuna, and reach their homes, and they would sleep under this tree, and they will be sitting in that nice whirl, like a lotus whirl formation, and they will eat their lunch. They will try their lunch bags to here. And then I was hearing in one lecture, the branches are bending down. So they were saying, like, seeing Akshay, but we should learn to become humble. Like, it's bending down, though it's heavy, so many branches, it has so many things, but still the roots are always going down. So I forgot who said that, but somebody was in that lecture was saying that we should learn humility when we come to we should see when we see Akshay Vat. And at Akshay Vat, we also have Sita Ram Lakshman small temple. If you walk a little bit towards like forward, then we will see this. And if you see this DT here, oh, I think it's cut, but this DT is Prayagraj. We have Sita Ram Lakshman and also Prayagraj, and then there is Laddu Gopal. So this small temple is there near Akshay Vat. This is basically Akshay Vat. Okay, so from Akshay Vat, we will go to, let's see the map one time. Yeah, so from we actually moved forward from Ramgarh. I have to see Vihar one, but I moved to Akshay Vat. So on the way, we have to see Vihar one. So let's see Vihar one and then go to Tapo one. So this sorry. So Vihar one, it is said, very interesting, that not destroyed forest. If you see now, everything is little bit changed, little bit renovated, but Vihar one is said that it's not destroyed. It's the same like Krishna's time in Vrindavan. And here it is said that one had a lot of cows, and then one family name of a cow is Dori, white cows. So we have a lot of those white cows. So many cows. I was actually seeing in the pictures, like so many white cows are there here, and they're never tied. And the milk is used for the calves or for the deities. In Viharvan, we have a temple. Radha, I think, Viharvan, Viharvanji, what's the deity's name? Radha Biharvanji, I think. So actually, and then this Radharani, one time she just wanted to wander around. She wanted some place to she just wander, move. And that's why the gopis made this Vihar one. One is forest. So Vihar is like a picnic. So they'll make this forest for the pleasure of Radha and Krishna. And this the deities. I think Radha Vihar Vanji is the name of Radha and Krishna here. Krishna has nice black. And this is called, what is that? One kund. This is a famous kund, Jala Yagya Kund, I think. Yeah, Jala Yagya Kund is also there. When we come here, the two things that we have to see in Vihar, one is the temple and this kund. This is the temple. So we'll cross Vihar one, then we'll cross Akshayvat, and then we will come to Tapovan. So next month after Kartik is when the Katyayani Vrat of the Gopis is starting. So Gopis, it was very cold. December month, we know, like very cold in Vrindavan. But with their slender, sleek bodies, they would do this Katyayani Vrat. Immediately after Kartik, it will start worshipping like they wanted Lord Krishna as their husband, as their master. And then all the mothers were also worried because the gopis are very sleek and tender and they're taking cold water baths in Yamuna, but they used to eat only one time a day. And in Kartik month, we eat Havishya. Everything, like no spices, just rice, moong dal, and basic vegetables. We don't put any spices, no oil. That's how some will do that austerity whole month. So the gopis ate that khichdi. It's called Havishya. So very less vegetables, rooted vegetables, banana, zucchini. We can add those kind of squash vegetables and just put only 1 spoon of ghee on top and eat. So and it is said, if you go, the pujari says, so this is the deities, Radha Gunjana Bihari Lal is there. And then this is the main deity. So this is the Katyayani, and the pujari says that it is the original deity that was made by Radharani, the gopis, like with sand they made. So he says that this is the original from 5,000 years. It's there. So this is the Katyayani temple. And beside Katyayani, we will see these small deities that we have seen here. This temple is there. And then we'll come to Shirghat, the most famous, well-known pastime where Krishna steals the dresses of gopis. So that there was one other Shirghat in Vrindavan, but this is the Shirghat where he also stole. And this was the original Kadamba tree where Krishna's jumped, no, not jumped, he was here and stealing. But now we don't see Yamuna here. It is far away. It moved away. At that time, with around this Kadamba tree, there was Yamuna river. And then now if we go, we'll still see cloths being tied and at Shirghat. And now this, here you're seeing under the tree, we have this Radha Krishna deities, very beautiful marble deities of Radha Krishna. Mataji is laughing. So Shirghat is our last point, like spot today. It's already 9 o'clock. We will stop here and we will see from Shirghat, we'll go forward tomorrow. And we'll be going to Mat, Bandirvan, Bhelvan, nice pastimes, Raval, Gokul, all those things. So thank you all so much. If I spoke anything wrong, please feel free to correct. Mostly I will try to gather the information.
No, Mataji, no wrong.
No, Mataji, I'm telling just, I just don't bring it just like that. Whatever I hear, I'm just sharing with you. So thank you all so much. And we will see our parikrama tomorrow and we'll see Vihar one's video. We can see that nice cows, the Dori cows of Krishna.
So much, Mataji. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripasindhubhyaiva patitanam
पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः
Antakoti Vaishnavins ki
Mataji, video. Can I share video?
Video.
Padma Sakhi Mataji, koti koti dandavat pranam, Sita.